Good evening. It's Two Wolves. I'm still here. Oh, oh, ooh. Well, that was Amber. He's still young. Aren't I silly? I want to thank you all once again. I'm still here because, and the only reason this channel is still here, Warning 616, is because of, well, we can make a good analogy tonight. We could think that you are all firefighters, my favorite heroes. You're all my heroes, and you are the firefighters who came to the rescue, smoke jumpers and hot shots, lots of hot shots, who came to my rescue and have been and are continuing to back me up and put out the blaze around me. So there you go, Gamley firefighters. Woohoo! Thank you all very much. We don't know. Uh, I'm still working on a backup channel, but I wouldn't be here without you. Much love, and I still have a thank you video to get out. Tonight, though, this is called Blaze Bulletin, Focus on Stanley. This is from www.sawtoothcamera.com. Now, I don't. It's odd in this little slideshow that we're not seeing lots of smoke. These are the last 10 images from Stanley taken today. Oh, I don't know. It should still be going, but maybe it's. We'll come back to that. I want you to see this precious town, very historic, much loved town at the base and really the gateway to the incredibly beloved and beautiful Frank Church Wilderness, the Sawtooth Mountains, and the Sawtooth National Recreation Area. The reason that we've got a focus on oh, here, pay attention to wolves. See if I can get the slideshow to continue. There we go. This is showing dusk coming tonight. I think because of the direction of the winds, there's not lots of smoke in town, but parts of Stanley are under evacuation. Outlying areas of Stanley, Idaho, and the surrounding area are now under evacuation order. Isn't this heart-wrenching? There we go. This is night falling on Stanley tonight. You can go to this website, keep track of what's happening there. InstaWeb. http://instaweb.org. Evacuation notice. Focus on Stanley. Custer County Sheriff evacuation notice. Area to be evacuated. Sunbeam Store 2 and including Custer Town and Jordan Creek. Tulloch Creek Summit. When to evacuate. Evacuated by Friday. That's tomorrow. Incident updated 1 hour ago. Okay. Evacuated by tomorrow by 5 p.m. Where I work, I have people who have loved ones in Stanley and who just love the area. And they've actually been coming in with tears in their eyes just because people are sending them pictures from what's happening in Stanley. This is the Halstead fire, of course. I've had a bad feeling about this one for some time. This is the area. This is the direction. The fire's moving this way. Bruce Meadows Airport. So now we see evacuation orders for areas surrounding Stanley. Not for Stanley itself yet, but, you know, the wind could change. Also, I have heard on local news tonight that there is consideration that parts, or even large parts, of Highway 75, which runs between the Wood River Valley and Stanley, may have to be closed. They are concerned about fire jumping this main artery. Huge fire. Fires under suppression strategy. Firefighters are using a variety of strategies to manage the fire, including direct attack, indirect attack, and point protection. So, of course, they are very aggressively fighting it now because this fire is just out of hand, even though it was lightning caused. The goal of the incident management team is to manage the Halstead fire in such a way that there are no serious injuries or fatalities. No critical values have been adversely impacted. That would be woodlands, timber, rangeland. And the public and cooperators are supportive of fire management operations. Oh, so sad. Unfortunately, continued warm and dry conditions are expected with west to northwest winds today and Friday. Look at the weather forecast. Work on the bench fire continued with 60% containment at 220 acres. This is the one that closed Highway 21. Thankfully, that's under control, basically, barring something drastic. Because now more attention and manpower and womanpower can be brought to bear on the Halstead. The Halstead fire burned a pocket of standing trees near Loon Creek yesterday. Southeast flank of the fire, mind you, pushed by very strong westerly winds, had the most growth as the fire moved into bug-killed trees below Basin Butte. The fire is expected to meet the boundary of the 2006 potato fire burn area, and that will hopefully take some of the energy out of the fire as fuels change. But you see, it's also established. A 48-hour evacuation notice was issued to residents and campers along the Highway 75 corridor. Okay, again, a 48-hour evacuation notice was issued to residents and campers along the Highway 75 corridor from Sunbeam to Lower Stanley. So this is on the way up into Stanley, not including Stanley or Lower Stanley yet. But as I say, they may close Highway 75. Now at 77,000 acres plus, only 3% contained. They hope to have it contained in the middle of October, 2 months from now. We don't know what's going to happen. This is not good. You can come and read more about it. Oh boy. Now, growth potential is extreme. Terrain difficulty is extreme. And these guys are awesome, but this is very wild, rough country with very little access. Look at west wind. Okay, I don't want to take all night on this. We'll go to Nipsey. I'll show you Idaho. Here's some bad news from Nipsey. Several fires in the west made significant runs and burned thousands of acres yesterday. 11 new fires. This is today. This is unusual. Fire managers are using tools and products from the predictive services staff to prepare for dry lightning that is predicted in the west this weekend. Widely scattered thunderstorms, dry lightning. Quickly looking at Idaho, where your prayers and attention should go. Road closure information, fire 12, 1 fire contained. That's the bench. New fires 4. Anything else I really should bring to your attention? This isn't right. It's 77,000 acres now. There's a lot of fires within 25 miles or so of several cities, or towns, rather. 2 near Elk City up in Nez Perce country. Minidoka is almost 100,000 acres, but thankfully nearly contained, but burning an awful lot of ranch land and probably some farms near Twin Falls. Mustangs becoming nasty. 28 miles west of North Fork. Numerous structures are threatened. Springs is very serious. This fire is only about 5 miles west of Garden Valley, quite close to Boise. It is 75% contained, but at the moment, subdivisions and power lines are threatened. Each of these fires has, as you see, an information line. Some of them have a fire website. And Trinity Ridge remains only 3% contained. So this one in Halstead and Springs. Structures are threatened and evacuations are in effect. Okay. There are even gun range fire. Oh, holy goodness. Well, okay. I'm just wanted to know about the evacuations near Stanley. And here's another news source. Okay. Well, let's boycott KTVB. Okay, we can boycott them. I'm thinking about starting a boycott. Instead, for live video, go to KIVI TV, www.kivitv.com in Boise. That's really the best source for live fire videos and pictures. So check them out. And I'm just going to show you a couple of photos of the homestead, and then we'll close. And be watching for Two Wolves backup channel. It's going, provided that I can get the name from YouTube, it's going to be called Two Wolves Warrior. Motto, never surrender. And there will be a new thank you video with some more information about contacting Google and Yahoo. Whoops. Well, we're not going to do that then. We won't show pictures tonight. Instead, maybe we're not supposed to. But I can do that in future vids. There's lots more fires to come, sadly. Okay, instead go to KIVI TV for vids and pictures. Another thank you to True Ray. In my video, I'll go into that more, and I think she's probably got something up on it on her channel. But she has made some significant inroads with YouTube on my behalf, and really for all of us. We are all one. This is a firefight that belongs to all of us. We are Gamily. There you go. Two wolves out.